was it? She's like, Coach D. And I go, I met him in the expo room. I wish I would have had a chance to speak with hear him speak and screen how well that went. So, but absolutely excited to bring Coach D up here to empower you guys, talk a little bit about self-care and wellness this morning, and really excited about the opportunity. Last thing, thank you for being here.
One thing I noticed when I first walked in these doors here is we have some really good-looking people in Broward County. Won't you look at somebody and give a big old smile? I'm an interactive kind of speaker. Just get ready. Look at somebody, give a big old smile and say, "You sure do look good today." Go and tell them, "You sure do look good." You sure do look good today. All right? Now look at them again and say, "Not quite as good looking as me, but keep working on it." I think post-pandemic, and we are in a post-pandemic era, there's a lot of things we need to think about as far as how do we position our organizations, our corporations, our nonprofits around creating a culture that everyone within that culture feels like they're winning. Do you understand what I mean? It's like, it's just not a few people, but our employees and the leaders and our stakeholders that we're winning. I started out years ago, many years ago, in workforce development, running workforce programs. And I had a pretty significant staff of people. It started as a pilot program, and it became one of the top programs in the northeastern part of the United States. We employed more people than 10 organizations combined. We were having tremendous success. We were working with youth, and we had one of the highest, you may want to show a little love for this, we had one of the highest high school graduation rates in the United States under the U.S. Department of Labor. One of the highest graduation rates in the USA under the Department of Labor. And the primary reason why is I understand something, my friends, and I want you to get this as we start our presentation. I understand the powers of words. See, what I came to understand way back then, being a former athlete, I'm not going to treat my organizational team any different than I treat my sports team. I said, when I went out on the field with my sports team, I wanted to win. Losing was not an option. That wasn't even on my mind. And so now why would I come and work at run an organization and not want to win, not do the same things, lift my teammates up when they were down, encourage people when they felt like they couldn't get the job done? You know, why would I now come in here and, change a method that works? And so I took my leadership team on a journey for a couple of years and saying, this is how we're going to lead our organization. We're going to lead our organization just like a sports team, where our people are going to be treated like they're victorious. And we want them to understand when things go down that you can take it back up. We're going to lead them by example. We're going to be a leader by example. And then I said this, no matter what the situation, because you have situations where some people you got to hire and some people you got to fire, it's just a part of the course. I said, but we're going to always let our words have power. We got to realize that words have power. So stand to your feet real quick, because some of y'all just got done eating the promise. I was going to do some Zumba with y'all, but I'm not going to do that. I ain't Zumba certified. I can do some merengue and cha-cha if I have to. We ain't going to do none of that. But I want you to find 5 people, 10 people, how many people you can in 1 minute. Like I said, I'm an interactive speaker. I want you to give them a high five and tell them this: I believe in your future. Go ahead, let's go find some folks. This is about I believe in your future.